Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important endeavor. We ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each attendee. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. In gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
Attendance. Pasulil ko balik ko lang tanan. Sarlo ko kontraktor tanan. Hello, good morning once again. So welcome for today's activity, Pre-Bid Conference, March 12, 2025. So to start, let's acknowledge first for the presence of the Bids and Awards Committee members, headed by yours truly, Leonard A. Panugalinog, back chairperson, Maria Ligaya A. Senior, back vice chairperson via Zoom, Sergio Bino Jr., back member regular, Cedric Floyd A. Durante, back member provisional, Jun Renges M. Peralta, back member provisional, Hannah Catherine Arico, back secretariat head, Maria Lolita A. Castro, back secretariat member, Janine C. Marabeles, back secretariat member, Gerald and the Tilbury members headed by Engineer John R. Lim, Richelda D. Sinyagan, Kevin Joshua A. Tamanaha, Missy Z. Gabonia, Jonah May C. Navarro, Ray Joseph T. Ipis, Gwen Marie R. Bajo, and Chanda Minis Isao. Acknowledge also the presence of the contractors or Ito attendance. Film na. Okay na, sa puso ng pag-alam. So, Mighty Hope na? Representative from Mighty Hope. Mighty Hope sa Mighty Hope Construction or Summit. Mighty Hope. We have also representative from Mighty Hope Summit Construction and Development. For conference agenda, we have agenda number 1, brief presentation, explanation by the back basic contract data, requirements and bidding documents, and documents to be submitted by the bidder. Agenda number 2, questions, comments from bidders and replies of the back. Agenda number 3, other matters, relevant department orders, and GPPB resolution. Next, X for basic contract data. Next. CY 2025 Infra Projects, contract ID number 25HE0071, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Access Roads and or bridges from national roads leading to major strategic public building facilities, construction of Barangay Binlod, Barangay Road, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu, ABC is 39,600,000 pesos. Project duration, 125 calendar days. Source of fund, JA 25. Pickup license category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 25,000 pesos. Next is 25HE0072, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP. Access roads and bridges from national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of road, Barangay Tulic, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu, ABC is 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration is 32 calendar days. Source of fund, FY25 RA 12116, regular current 2525, current SR 2025-2-002157. Pickup license category of C and D for small B. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next is 25HE0073. Organizational outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system, asset preservation program, preventive maintenance, secondary road, Santander-Barili-Toledo Road, S00303CB, kilometer 142 plus 00 to kilometer 147 plus 992. Location, Sambuan, Cebu, with an ABC of 115,800,000 pesos. Contract duration, 102 calendar days. Source of funds, J 2025. Pickup license, category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost, 50,000 pesos. Next contract is 25HE0074, Convergence and Special Support Program. Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gap, SIPAG. Flood mitigation structures, protecting major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of Seawall, Barangay Alo, Cebu. Location, Oslob, Cebu, in an ABC of 48,250,000 pesos. Contract duration is 206 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 2025 RA 12116, regular 2025, current SR 2005-02-002-014. Pickup license, category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document costs, 25,000 pesos. Next is contract ID number 25HA0075, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gap, SIPAG. Flood mitigation structure, protecting major strategic public buildings facilities. Construction of Seawall, Barangay Luok, Oslob, Cebu. Location, Oslob, Cebu. ABC is 48,250,000 pesos. Contract duration, 206 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 2025 RA 12116, regular current 2025. SR 2025-02-002-024. Category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost is 25,000 pesos. Next is 25HE0076, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings to Support Social Services. Construction completion of multipurpose building, Bulasa Elementary School, Barangay Bulasa, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu. ABC is 2,970,000 pesos. Contract duration, 100 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 2025 RA 12116, regular 2025 current. SR 2025-02-002-528. Pickup license, category of C and D for small B. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next is 25HE0077, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings Facilities to Support Social Services. Construction completion of multipurpose building, Taluot Integrated School, Barangay Taluot, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu. ABC is 1,980,000 pesos. Contract duration, 90 calendar days. Source of fund, GA 2025. Pickup license, category of C and D for small B. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next is 25HA0078, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gap, SIPAG. Flood mitigation structures, protecting major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of flood control structure, Sitio Cambangyaw, Barangay Poblacion, Dalagat, Cebu. Location, Dalagat, Cebu. ABC, 96,500,000 pesos. Contract duration, 288 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 2025 RA 12116, regular 2025 current. SR 2025 02 001992. Pickup license category OB for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding, bidding document cost 50,000 pesos. Next is 25HE0079, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, PIP. Multipurpose building facilities to support social services, construction, completion, of multipurpose building, Barangay Poblacion, Sambuan, Cebu. Location Sambuan, Cebu. ABC is 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration is 120 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 2025 RA 12116, regular current 2025 current, SR 2025-02-002455. Pickup license, category of C and D for small b. Mode of procurement with the bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. And one project and for CY 24 infra projects, 24HG0121, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure, Alleviating Gap SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Building Facilities, Construction of Montpelier River, Flood Control, Barangay Montpelier, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu. ABC is 96,500,000 pesos. Project duration is 268 calendar days. Source of fund, FY 2025 RA 11975, regular 2024 current, SR 2024-123276, pickup license category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement is competitive bidding, bidding is 50,000 pesos. Next agenda is requirements in bidding documents. Bid docs one. For the requirements of the bidding, let's engineer Sergio Binlod read the proceedings.
Good morning. For contract ID number 25 HE0071, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic buildings, facilities, construction of Barangay Binlod, Barangay Road, Argao, Cebu. For the major categories of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the shared screen. Also, the key personnel requirements, general experience, and relative experience, please refer to the shared screen. The requirements of materials engineer, accredited materials engineer and compliant to DEO number 98, series of 2016. Also, the requirements of first aider, safety officer. Please refer to the
years
shared
na sa SSS, meaning qualified na for retirement is qualified na sa portability law. Dapat less than 10 years po ang kailangan service dito.
The minimum major equipment requirements capacity and its number of units, please refer to the search screen. The bid securities shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. The amount of not less than 792,000 pesos, 2% of the IBC if the bid security is in cash, cashier's manager's check, bank draft guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit. The amount of not less than 1,980,000 pesos, 5% of the IBC if the bid security is in form of surety bond. The intended completion date is 125 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, kindly refer to the search screen. For the next contract, ID number 25HE0072, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Tulic, Argao, Cebu. For the major categories of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the search screen. Also, the key personal requirements, general experience and its relative experience, please refer to the search screen. The requirements of materials engineer in accord compliant to DEO number 98 series of 2016. Also, the minimum equipment requirements, capacity and its number of units, please refer to the search screen. The bid securities shall be in the forms of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown in the screen. The intended completion date is 32 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 1 calendar day and 4 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the search screen.
View of this GSIS touch. Now I know, let me check that.
For the next contract ID number 25, it's E0073. Organizational Outcome 1, ensure safe and reliable national road system. Asset Preservation Program, Preventive Maintenance, Secondary Roads, Santander-Barili-Toledo Road. Is O3 CB to kilometer 142 plus 00 to kilometer 147 plus 992. For the major categories of work and its similar categories of work, please refer to the search screen. Also, the key personal requirements, general experience and its relative experience, please refer to the search screen. Also, the requirements of the technical personnel, materials engineer, please refer to the search screen. The minimum major equipment requirements, capacity and its number of units, please refer to the search screen. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 132 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, kindly refer to the search screen. For the next contract ID number 25, it's E0074, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Seawall, Barangay Alo, Oslob, Cebu. For the major categories of work and similar categories of work, please refer to the search screen. Also, the key personal requirements, general experience, and relative experience, please refer to the search screen. Also, the requirement of materials engineer. The minimum major equipment requirements, as shown on the screen, please refer the capacity and its number of units. The bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts, as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 206 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 6 calendar days and 24 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the search screen. For the next contract item number 25, it's E0075, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Seawall, Barangay Luok, Oslob, Cebu. For the major categories of work and similar categories of works, kindly refer to the search screen. Also, the key personal requirements, general experience, and relative experience, please refer to the search screen. The requirement of materials engineer, accredited materials engineer, please refer to the search screen. Also, the minimum major equipment requirements, capacity, and its number of units, kindly refer to the search screen. The bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 206 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 6 calendar days and 24 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, kindly refer to the search screen.
For the next project, contract ID 25HE0076, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction Completion of Multipurpose Building, Bulasa Elementary School, Barangay Bulasa, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. And also the key personnel requirements and the requirements of all key personnels. Please refer to the shared screen. Please also refer to the screen the minimum major equipment requirements for this project. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 100 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 3 calendar days and 12 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 25HE0077, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction Completion of Multipurpose Building, Taloot Integrated School, Barangay Taloot, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. And also the key personnel requirements, along with the requirements for all key personnels. Please also take note the requirement for accredited project engineer in compliance to DEO 148 and accredited materials engineer in compliance to DEO 98 series of 2016. Please also take note the minimum major equipment requirements. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 90 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 3 calendar days and 12 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 25HA0078, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Flood Control Structures, Sitio Cambangyao, Barangay Poblacion, Naragete, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. And also the key personnel requirements, along with the general requirements for all key personnels. Project engineer, materials engineer, first aider, and safety officer. Please also take note the minimum major equipment requirements for this project. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 288 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 9 calendar days and 36 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For contract ID 25HE0079, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Construction, Completion of Multipurpose Building, Barangay Poblacion, Sambuan, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. Please also take note the key personnel requirements, along with the general requirements for all key personnels. Please also take note the requirements for requirements for accredited project engineer in compliance to DEO 148 series of 2024 and accredited materials engineer in compliance to DEO 98 series of 2016. Please also take note the minimum major equipment requirements for this project. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 120 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For the last project in this pre-bid conference, contract ID 24HG0121, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gap, SIPAG, Flood Mitigation Structures Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings Facilities, Construction of Montpelier River Flood Control, Barangay, Montpelier, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. Also the key personnel requirements and requirements for all key personnels. Please also take note the minimum major equipment requirements and the bid securing shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. Intended completion date is 268 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 9 calendar days and 36 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen.
So next agenda is the documents to be submitted by the bidder. For infrastructure projects, we have technical components, Class A, legal documents, valid field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the AIR. Class A technical documents. One is statement of the prospective bidders of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity of the contract to be bid. Number two, statement of the largest of the bidders, single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under condition provided but under the rules. Number three, special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security if in the form of surety bond. Submit also certification issued by the Assurance Commissions or original copy of notarized bid security declaration. Organizational chart for the contract to be bid. List of contractors, key personnel, example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors, major equipments, units, which are on lease and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor, vendor, or for the duration of the projects as the case may be. Number 8, original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. Next is Class 8 financial documents, the prospective bidders computation of net financial contracting capacity NFCC. Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement GVA in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GBA in instance that the bid is successful. For financial components, we have number 1, original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. Number 2, original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Number 3, duly accomplished detailed estimates forms, including a summary sheets indicating the unit price of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment's rentals used in coming up with a bid. Number 4, cash flow by quarter. Important reminder, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents in the above mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. Next agenda is for question, comments from bidders and replies of the back. Okay, question, sir?
Wala mong require ba sa nung pinang-affidavit sa site inspection wala.
Okay.
Orang ban pasong sa
Na,
yung site inspection nato pinag. So dili ra kayo dili sa require.
Dili na.
Kuan pa mo dito. Tanawan pero mo siguro sa
Grabe.
So in case nga sir kung mo inspection may pwede ra mo kon pagoyo kuan tao.
Site visit, no?
Para sa
Pwede lang.
schedule.
Pa-schedule lang. Para makakuha na ahead. So, may question, sir? No.
Pinapat it is furnishing sa pila to permits like this.
Sa
Furnishing place furnishing.
ano yun, na tree cutting.
Pila permit. Mas items to place and furnishing.
Apil lang siguro. Eh? Montpelier? Ano sa'yo? Montpelier?
Applyan sir.
Ah,
I-applyan pero okay lang status.
ah,
Ang process.
Process ng permits na.
Ang government will apply na.
So, wala sir, or
Like itong sa itong evaluation sa technical.
mo conduct conduct yun kan. Na ano yung mga kuan ba? Materials nga equipment.
Program dito. Facilities
Equipment. So, anong concern, sir? So, let's proceed for other matters. First is memorandum dated September 20, 2023. Wala ba lang Zoom? Nagkuhan? Ano may message? So, further matters, Department Order number 127. Department Order number 12 series of 2024. The revocation of Department Order number 35 series of 2021 and strengthening compliance with Republic Act number 11058 and its implementing rules and regulation. Please refer to the shared screen. The lifting of state of public health throughout the Philippines due to COVID. Next day. Next department order is DEO number 12. Subject, disposal and stockpiling of materials, including parking of equipments within the construction limits or vicinity of all DPWH ongoing projects. So, number 1, disposal of dumping sites to be presented in a plan with the area to accommodate the aggregative volume of surplus and suitable spoils, debris, and other construction materials shall be identified and submitted by the contractor immediately after the award of the contract. The project engineer or the engineer shall evaluate and approve the proposed sites prior to the start of works. Next is stockpiling of the construction materials within the construction limits or vicinity of the project shall be submitted by the contractor at least 48 hours before the start of the activity for the approval of project engineers or the engineer. Stockpile materials immediately or at least most within 24 hours for government materials to form part of the work must be spread, and other waste materials after any excavation and demolition work should be properly disposed. So, non-compliance of the above will result in imposition of the following penalty sanction. Contractors, first offense, stern warning. Second, prohibition in joining bidding of all the DPWH projects for 1 year. Third offense is prohibition in joining bidding of all DPWH projects for 2 years. Other site supervision personnel under contract with DPWH, first offense, stern warning. Second offense, suspension for 1 to 30 days. Third offense, replacement or termination as provided in the contract for DPWH engineer based on Civil Service Resolution number 991936, Section 52, C3, dated August 31, 1999, other known as the Uniform Rules of on Administrative Cases and Civil Service. First offense, reprimand. Second offense, suspension for 1 to 30 days. The third offense, dismissal. So next DO is DO number 168, series of 2015, guidelines in the disposal and management of spoils and debris generated from all ongoing and completed construction and maintenance projects and imposition of the sanction for violation thereof. Refer to the shared screen. Next DO number 17, Series of 2015, three-strike policy in procurement of contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. To further strengthen the integrity of the competitive bidding process, the following instruction are hereby issued pertaining to the implementation of three-strike policy of the DPWH against violation of Section 69.1I of the Implementing Rules and Regulation of Republic Act number 9184. So the violation of enumerated and the CDO number 35, which are considered as act potent to defeat the purpose of public bidding under the three-strike policy, are hereby amended to read as follows. A bidder that had purchased bidding documents but subsequently withdrawn from bidding, or B, submitted the letter of non-participation, or C, did not submit a bid without a valid cause as determined by the Bids and Works Committee back concerned. B, a bidder submitting a late bid without a valid cause as determined by the back concerned. C, a bidder submitting insufficient defective documents. Each offense by the bidder referred to Section 69.1I or the IRR are as stated in the CDO 35 consists 3 violations or strikes within period of 1 year starting from the date of the first strike. For all procurements of all offices in the DPWH, for every time a bidder is observed to have done any of the 4 acts enumerated in item 1 of this DO, the chairperson of the back concern shall immediately serve a written notice to the bidder, informing him of his act and giving him 5 days to show cause why he should not be sanctioned under this DO for committing an act which tend to defeat the purpose of the public bidding under three-strike policy of the DPWH. 9. Based on the verified three-strike reports received from the BAC, a procurement service in connection with the legal service shall recommend the Deputy Secretariat for approval of the following administrative sanction on the erring contractors for violation of the three-strike policy. For the first violation or strike, first warning. For the second strike, second warning. For the third strike, which together with the first 2 strikes constitutes the first offense against three-strike policy, an administrative penalty of suspension for 1 year from the participating in any procurement process in any office of the DPWH. D, for the second offense, example, the second set of 3 strike committed by the bidder, an administrative penalty of suspension for 2 years from participating in any procurement process in any of the DPWH. Signed, Aurelio Elson Susan, Secretary. Next, Department Order number 241, the guidelines of the processing, approval, and reporting system of the Construction Safety and Health Program, CHSP, for the pollution infrastructure projects. Please refer to the shared screen. Next is GPB Resolution number 15-2021, lifting the suspension on the implementation of the mandatory submission of PhilJOB certificate of platinum membership, registration and membership in competitive bidding, unlimited source bidding, amending section 8.5.2, 23.1A2, 23.3, 24.1A2, 24.43, and 34.3, and 54.6 of the 2016 revised RRR of RA 9184, items 4G1 and items 5D 1B, as well as Appendix A of the Annex H thereof, items 4 and 6 of the guidelines for the use of the Government of the Philippines Official Merchants Registry, and item 1 of the section 8 and 9 of the 6th edition of the Philippine Bidding Documents for Goods and Infrastructure Projects. So, next is resolution number 16-2020, approving the circular on the guidelines in the preparation of simplified bidding documents for goods and infrastructure projects and submission of the required forms for the procurement of good infrastructure projects and consulting services with related amendments to the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulation of Republic Act number 9184. Just refer to the shared screen. Next is Department Order number 127, a strict application of RA 9184 in conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. All bids and awards committees and regional district are hereby directed to strict apply, among others, during the conduct of post-qualification, award of contract. The following guidelines during post-qualification, the BAC shall determine the bidder's compliance through verification and validation of the bidder's stated competence and experience, including the declared single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be being procured. Number 2, verification of competence and experience of the bidder's key personnel to be assigned to the contract as against the minimum requirements under the bid data sheet. Number 3, verification of ability and commitment and or inspection and testing of the required capacities and operating conditions of major equipment units to be owned, leased, under purchase by the bidder to use the contract under bidding. Number 4, checking the performance of bidders in each ongoing government and private contracts. If any of these ongoing contract shows a reported negative slippage of at least 15% in single contract, or B, a reported negative slippage of at least 10% in 2 or more contracts. C, failure of the contractor to commence repair works in ongoing contracts within 7 days and to complete them within 30 days after the receipt of procuring entities notice of defects and deficiencies, or failure of the contractor to commit repair works contracts with pending certificate of expense within 30 days and to complete the works within 90 days after receipt of the procuring entity notice of defects and failures, or E, substandard quality of work as per contract plans and specifications. Unsatisfactory performance of the contractor's obligation as per contract terms and conditions at the time of inspection or liquidated damages currently imposed by the contractors. Number 5, result of the contractor's performance evaluation system, CPES, should also be considered in the by the concerned BAC in determining the responsiveness of the contractor's bid before any award of contract takes place, as stated in item 12.5 Annex E of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 924. If the BAC verifies any of these deficiencies to be due through contractor's fault or negligence, the agency shall disqualify the contractors from the award of the procurement of infrastructure projects.
Excuse me, Mr. Vice. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am. Acknowledge, ma'am.
Good morning. Present for today's previous conference, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Acknowledge.
Thank you.
So that's end of the presentation. So
Of unpaid premium.
where is the?
Like I said, incurring salary basis of the company.
Negros, sir. Negros.
So
Negros, oriental ra. Oriental. Bayawan. Bayawan?
Ginawa, idako ng aming sweldo ni no, pagpagdalito sa kanila.
so let's adjourn for today's activity. Exactly 10:55.
I second the motion.
So it is duly
I second the
seconded.
motion, sir.
So today's activity is adjourned. Thank you.